Hello, good morning. I hope you are doing well today. As you saw, there wasn't much of an intro. That's because this is a really quick video. This is just a 30-minute clean with me. I have had something on my heart, I guess, that I've wanted to share. And I feel like this is the perfect video to do that. It is currently Sunday morning, and I am sitting in my bed drinking coffee. And I hope that you're having or have had a little bit of relaxing time today. So anyway, the reason I wanted to make a quick 30-minute clean with me video is because I have realized that I am really in a season of not necessarily being overwhelmed. It definitely does get overwhelming, but just always having something on my to-do list. And I know that most people feel that way. I don't know if it's having a toddler or what. I just always feel like I get one task done and then there are 4 more to be done. And then once I finish those 4 tasks, it's like that first task I did is already messed up again. And it just feels like this never ending cycle of always having housework to do, or I guess that's my main area of overwhelm is just housework, the yard, keeping my car clean, because I really don't like when my car is messy. I just feel like nothing is all done at the same time, and that's really exhausting. But it's also really unfair of me and for you, if you feel this way, to have that expectation of ourselves, especially if we have young children. Something people told me whenever we were thinking about having a third baby was it's like you're drowning and then somebody hands you a baby to keep alive. And the idea of that always it kept us away from having another baby for 2 or 3 years because it sounded miserable. And I get what they're saying, but it's not that miserable. It's just you just have a lot of kids, and having toddlers is kind of a lot, especially whenever they have high energy like mine does. My toddler right now is my first baby that's just crazy all the time. But anyway, I hope that came off as more encouraging than discouraging as far as having 3 children goes, because it's not terrible. I'm just saying that is kind of what it feels like sometimes. Anyway, so I realized that, hold on, I need to sip of coffee. This is also going to be very unedited. I don't even know if I'm going to have blank spaces for music, and I'm sorry if that's something that you enjoy. This is just something that I really, really wanted to share with this video. Anyway, so instead of being overwhelmed every day that my cabinets aren't wiped down and there's sticky stuff on my floor and the sink is dirty and the bathroom needs to be cleaned, sometimes we can only do what we can do, and that's okay. And I'm not saying that from a place of I have had an epiphany and now I have my life figured out. I'm also trying to convince myself that it's okay to just tidy up every day and not have a perfectly spotless house I have felt I've had to have since becoming a mom. And I don't even know why I feel that pressure or I feel that way. I grew up having little siblings. My house was never perfectly clean. Anyway, this mess, by the way, is crazy. We went garage sailing this day, and we so scored big time. I love garage sailing. I'm such a thrifty person, and I grew up garage sailing. So it's also nostalgic for me. Anyway, we totally got a lot of great stuff for $40. Anyway, so I'm cleaning up all the styrofoam from this mirror that we found because my baby tore it all up. Anyway, so sometimes, back to what I was saying, sometimes we can only get done what we need to get done, or what we can get done. So what I did was I set a timer for 30 minutes. I delegated. I think we need to remember that delegating is really important, especially in a family. Moms don't have to do everything. dads don't have to do everything. I think that we are a team, and it's healthy for children to have responsibilities and for them to see us working together. So I asked Jack my husband to like be in charge for 30 minutes so I could just get done as much as I can get done. And honestly, my only goal was to clean the kitchen and the dining room because it was really messy. I feel like those are our main spaces where we hang out. The play area in the living room was messy, but the girls wanted to sleep in the living room on an air mattress. So, hold on, I need coffee. So I made tidying that area their responsibility. And if you are somebody who has young children and maybe a husband who works a lot, who just like, you just feel like you're at home all the time and overwhelmed, like it's okay to ask the older kids to do stuff too. I'm really thankful that I have older kids and then now I have a set of younger kids. Those of you who go back to back to back to back, like y'all are heroes. I don't know how you do it, and I say that all the time. It's just, y'all are amazing. I really like having a older set because I feel like it's like they're responsible enough to help me when I need it, so I can be like right now as I'm recording this, they're playing with him in the living room on the air mattress, because I don't mind asking for their help. We're a homeschooling family, so we're always all here all the time, all living in the house, and it's just unfair to myself to expect me to be the one to take care of it all the time, like all alone. Don't get me wrong, I love housework. I have loved being a homemaker since becoming a mom. But I'm just learning. I'm having to adjust to just, like I said, to delegating. We are also in the process of painting. We bought some paint and we were painting our bathroom and bedroom. We're finally done now. It's still a disaster. Everything needs to be cleaned up. We finished up around 10 o'clock last night. But like my one place where I can like go and everything is crazy, which is my bedroom, was also a disaster. You'll see it in a minute. And that kind of sucks. I feel strongly that our bedrooms should be the most taken care of space in the house, because that's our place to go and to recluse and to recharge. And so it was kind of getting to me that was definitely not the space for me to do that. So it really felt good, like getting at least our main living areas cleaned. And like whenever the whole house is messy, it's definitely overwhelming. It definitely gets in your head. It feels like everything is never ending. So my 30-minute timer ended. I got almost everything done in the 30 minutes I had planned, except for the dishes, which was fine. I wasn't expecting to get the dishes done. I have a pile of stuff there for Jack to take to the shed. But like, this is my laundry room. Like, it's so disorganized. My laundry machine is dusty. It needs to be cleaned. You're about to see my bedroom. I'm like, right now I'm just showing you guys, like, just because I got that little thing done doesn't mean that everything else isn't insane. However, taking care of that little task definitely made me feel like I had a little bit of breathing room, which is what I needed. So I hope this is helpful. I hope it was encouraging. It was me talking the entire time, which is something I wanted to try. I think that these conversations are important, need to be had, and it helps us feel less alone. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys Tuesday.